Carl, that kills people.
Wow.
It's like one of the best lines in the series. Carl, that kills people.
Huh? Kaboom.
All right, boys. All right. We go back to the classics. If you have not seen Llamas with hats, you're in for a wild ride of epic proportions. Get your popcorn, get your blanket, maybe leave your mental sanity at the door.
Carl, there is a dead human in our house.
Oh, hey. How did he get here?
Carl, what did you do?
Me? I didn't do this.
Explain what happened, Carl.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Why did you kill this person, Carl?
I do not kill people.
Carl.
That is my least favorite thing to do.
Tell me, Carl, exactly what you were doing before I got home.
All right, well, I was upstairs.
Okay.
I was sitting in my room.
Yes.
Reading a
Yes.
book.
Go on.
And, well, this guy walked in.
Okay.
So I went up to him.
Yes.
And I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl, that kills people.
Wow.
It's like one of the best lines in the series. Carl, that kills people.
Carl, that kills people.
Wow. I didn't know that.
How could you not know that?
Yeah, I'm in the wrong here. I suck.
Oops.
What happened to his hands?
What's that?
His hands. Why are they missing?
Well, I kind of cooked them up and ate them.
Carl.
Well, I was hungry, and well, you know, when you crave hands, that's.
Why on earth would you do that?
I was hungry for hands. Give me a break.
Carl.
We saw
My
Hungry
stomach
for
was making the
hands.
rumblies that only hands would satisfy.
What
This is another one I always used to say. I had the tummy rumblies that only hands could satisfy.
is wrong with you, Carl?
Well, I kill people and I eat hands. That's two things.
What's wrong with you? Well, I kill people and I eat hands. That's two things. Surprisingly self-aware. I can't.
Carl,
That was the first episode, by the way.
what on earth was all that?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
You sunk an entire cruise ship, Carl.
Are you sure that was me? I would think I would remember something like that.
Carl, I watched you fire a harpoon into the captain's face.
That sounds dangerous.
You were
That sounds dangerous.
headbutting children off the side of the ship.
That
Guys, this is pre-Goat Simulator. We know where the inspiration came from now.
that must have been horrifying to watch.
And then you started making out with the ice
Well,
sculptures.
thank God that the children weren't on board to see it.
Yeah, it's just so true. He made sure no children had to see that part.
Carl, why is the lifeboat all red and sticky?
Well, I guess you could say it is red and sticky.
Carl, what are we standing in?
Would you believe it's strawberry milkshake?
No, I would not believe that.
Melted gumdrops.
No.
Boat nectar.
No.
Some of God's tears.
Tell me the truth, Carl.
Fine. It's the lovely elderly couple from 2B.
Carl!
Well, they
It's
were
a lovely elderly couple.
they were taking all the crescent rolls.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I will not apologize for art.
Where are the other lifeboats?
Oh, you won the prize. I didn't even notice that.
Where are the other lifeboats, Carl?
Looking at the trajectory of the moon and the sun, probably at the bottom of the ocean. I bet.
Looking at it's the most smart-ass thing I've ever heard in my life. Looking at the trajectory of the moon and the sun, it's probably at the bottom of the ocean.
Lots of holes in them.
Carl!
I have a problem. I have a serious problem.
You are just terrible today.
Shh. Do you hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness.
That's the
I forgot that one. That was another one I liked. Shh, do you hear that? That's the sound of forgiveness.
sound of people drowning, Carl.
That is what forgiveness sounds like.
Yeah, he's pretty convincing, guys. I think we might have to forgive him.
Screaming and then silence.
Carl, we're supposed to be on vacation.
I don't know about you, but I am having a wonderful time here.
You toppled the South American government, Carl.
The people have spoken. Viva la resistance.
You pushed the resistance leader into a giant fan.
He was a traitor and a scoundrel.
He was trying to stop you from pushing other people into a giant fan.
Oh, that was a foot. I appear to have swallowed an entire person.
That would be the
Wait. Hold on.
giant fan.
Oh, that was a foot. I appear to have
Oh, that was a foot.
swallowed an entire person.
That would be the hotel bartender.
Well, that explains why my mojito is taking so long.
It was horrifying. Your mouth unhinged like a snake.
Wow, that sounds pretty awesome.
I can't go anywhere with you, Carl.
That hurt my feelings. Now we're
I
both
can't go anywhere with you. That hurt my feelings.
in the wrong.
I want to go home. We're leaving.
In that case, I should probably mention that I filled our luggage with orphan meat.
What?
Well, I'm building a meat dragon, and not just any meat will do.
You know what? Forget it.
Not just any meat will do for my meat dragon. It must be made from orphans, obviously.
I'm not even shocked anymore.
Ah, that's no fun.
This has become the norm for you, Carl.
I'll have to try harder next time.
Please don't.
I feel like I've been issued a challenge.
Carl!
It's too late now. You?
You?
I totally don't remember your name.
We've known each other for 3 years, Carl.
And what an impression you've made.
My name
What an impression you've made. What's your name?
is Paul.
What?
I said my name is Paul.
Oh, I thought you were a woman.
Why would you think that?
Mostly-
I thought you were a woman. I like how that's the conclusion. That's the part that he's like hung up.
The hat. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have some pictures to delete from my computer.
Oh my. I don't think I caught that when I was young and innocent. Well, I have some pictures to delete from my computer. I think that being gay is the least of your problems here.
Carl, you've tracked mud all over the carpet.
Now that right there is a mess.
I just had it cleaned yesterday, Carl.
I'm not responsible for this. I've been jamming on the saxophone all morning.
They're clearly your hoof prints, Carl.
And there is an imposter on the loose.
They leave
Why is this so funny to me still? I'm so...
prints, Carl.
And there is an imposter on the loose.
I'm gonna use that from now on. Clearly, your footprints are there's an imposter on the loose.
Lead directly to you.
Clue number 1. The imposter is a phantom.
Carl, stop avoiding.
Guys, maybe it's his arson tendencies. Maybe that's why I latched onto him as a child. Carl!
Happy birthday!
It's not. Please tell me you had nothing to do with this.
Why don't you blow out your candle?
You've gone too far this time, Carl.
What's that? It's hard to hear you over the sound of melting city.
How did you even do this?
A dollop of fairy dust.
Carl.
A dollop of fairy dust.
The tag off a mattress.
This isn't funny, Carl.
Who's laughing? Clearly not all the people who just exploded.
I'm leaving. I've had enough of this.
But think of all the perfectly roasted faces we get to munch on now.
What? Why?
Because we're friends, and friendship is two pals munching on a well-cooked face together.
That isn't friendship, Carl. That's sick.
Well, then you're probably not gonna like your birthday decorations.
It's
Oh no!
not even my... Oh my god.
Surprise!
Oh no. Oh.
I'm sorry, I thought you liked faces. Obviously, there's a miscommunication.
This is awful, Carl.
You're right, it's not nearly as tasteful as I pictured it in my head.
I think I'm gonna throw... Oh god, one touched me.
This was clearly the wrong way to go.
You think, Carl?
What can I say? I expected them to be cooked more. Raw face is just gross.
That isn't the problem, Carl. Why would you think any of this was a good idea?
Probably because I'm a dangerous sociopath with a long history of violence.
Self-awareness makes it better.
Oh.
I don't understand how you keep forgetting that.
It is true though. Every day he is just like equally surprised of how Carl is, and Carl is always very predictable.
Carl! I know you've done something.
Whatever do you mean?
You've always done something. It's a lovely day out. We're having a good time. What have you done?
You mistake me for some sort of scoundrel.
Carl.
I am a respected member of the community. To
Okay, maybe Paul is learning at this point. He knows. All right.
even insinuate...
Okay, Carl. So what did you do today?
Well, let's see. I washed the car.
Uh-huh.
I made a donation to the local Girl Scout troop.
Sure.
I returned an overdue movie at Blockbuster.
What else?
I stepped on a ladybug by accident.
Go on.
Guys, he mentioned Blockbuster. That's how old this is. That's how old this is. This is 9 years young.
Troop.
Sure.
I returned an overdue movie at Blockbuster.
What else?
I stepped on a ladybug by accident.
Go on.
And I baked some banana bread for our neighbor Pat. I believe that's it. Done.
That's it.
That's all I did today. Oh!
Carl, what is that?
I may have forgot to mention one of my activities. I apologize, that was wrong.
Explain, Carl.
Well, from here, it looks like a weather balloon.
I'm not in the mood for this.
I think it's just a lens flare and some dust.
Just tell me, Carl.
I think it's just a lens flare and some dust.
Fine. I may have created a crack in space-time through which to collect millions of baby hands.
He did say he liked hands that only... He did say he was hungry for meat.
Huh.
What do you mean, huh?
I think I was expecting worse.
Worse? But this is totally fucked, bro.
I know, but after last time with the nuke and the faces, it's just...
Come on, look at this. How did I even do this?
I don't understand how or why you do anything.
Do you know what it feels like to be Carl right now? It hurts. Not as much as the babies, but it hurts.
It hurts not as much as the babies.
Carl.
What?
Why are there only hands for white babies?
Well, you know, Whitey's gotta pay. And the payment is baby hands.
What? I don't even remember that part. Whitey's gotta pay, I beg your pardon. At least no one thinks that Carl is morally gray, okay?
Aren't you gonna say it?
Say what, Carl?
That. My name, all offended and annoyed.
I'm leaving, Carl.
What?
I'm moving out.
It's the meat conveyor, isn't it? You never were a fan of modern home design.
It's a lot of...
You never were a fan of modern home design. It's the aesthetic, isn't it?
things, Carl.
Just let me explain. Efficiency. Industry. Never before has this many dead bodies been so manageable.
Carl.
I'm the Henry Ford of human meat.
I've already
I am the Henry Ford of human meat.
packed. I'm not coming back, Carl.
Come on, we haven't even gotten to the big surprise yet.
I'm sure it's very upsetting.
Well, now I don't even want to show you.
Good. I do not want to see it.
Man, you are being a
Well, fine. I don't want to show you it then.
huge beehole right now.
I'm not the one shoving people into a meat grinder.
It's not a meat grinder, it's an orphan stomper.
I like how they freaking censored butthole. You're being a huge beehole right now. I forgot they censored butthole and just said you're being a huge beehole right now.
Huge beehole right now.
I'm not the one shoving people into a meat grinder.
It's not a meat grinder, it's an orphan stomper.
Gross.
You know what's gross? Your attitude.
Are you serious?
What have I done to deserve all this beehole coming out of your mouth?
It's everything, Carl.
Oh, this beehole coming out of your mouth.
It's everything you've done ever.
Everything. Even that time I helped Mrs. Bigsby with her garden?
You buried her there.
It's what she would have wanted.
You buried her alive.
She wasn't keeping up with the weeding. As president of the Homeowners Association, I had to take immediate action.
All you
A very normal action from a homeowners association to be.
do is kill people, Carl.
That's like saying all Mozart did was write songs.
You are completely insane.
Oh, weird. That's what all these orphans said.
Oh
A
God!
surprise.
No.
Meat
Looks
dragon!
like a meat dragon. Did you finish your meat dragon, Carl?
Maybe.
It's horrifying, Carl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who, me? Whatever could you be referring to? Oh, the hand chair. I've recently taken up carpentry.
I like that it just literally has a mask of him on a sheep.
How would you feel if I called your work a monstrosity? Of course I had to use faces. Anything else would be disrespecting the art. It's called modernism, only I've made it more modern by using face parts of city council members. I disagreed with the election results. Someone had to take a stand. I'm a patriot and a hero.
This is the
Fine,
only way
if
I
you're going-
choose to take in politics in any way, shape, or form.
To whine about it, I can sew them back on. I think their bodies are still in my blood canal. Yes, I'm the crazy one, not the people who elected these buffoons. If you paid any attention to our city charter meetings, you would see it wasn't an overreaction.
This is how I hear politics in my mind, by the way.
What are you doing? You're sitting. You never sit. You're always standing, Paul. You're not supposed to sit.
You're always standing, Paul. You're not supposed to sit.
I find this very upsetting. You don't even care, do you, about my feelings? Will you please just stand up, Paul?
I like how he has committed atrocities of every level, but him sitting and not standing is where he draws the line.
I don't even know who you are anymore. No, you cannot take off the mask. It has to look right when I throw you in the blood canal. Paul, are you home? Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Landlord.
Hola.
Pizza delivery. Fire department. Bank manager, you have an appointment.
What do you want?
Bro, this is me. This is something I would do to a friend. Hello, your pizza delivery is here.
Carl.
I want to be treated like a friend, Paul.
We're not.
I just like how we tried all three in rapid succession.
Landlord. Pizza delivery. Fire department.
Landlord,
manager,
pizza
you have a-
delivery, fire department.
An appointment.
What do you want, Carl?
I want to be treated like a friend, Paul.
We're not friends anymore.
Didn't you get my apology piano?
Pianos aren't supposed to bleed and scream.
I guess it was less a piano and more a statement on pianos.
Why can't you go horrify someone else, Carl?
I miss your grumpy face, and the paw mask I made hasn't helped. It's not
I want to annoy you specifically, Paul. You are the one I would like to annoy, Paul. It's not the same annoying other people, Paul.
Up enough.
You made a mask of my face?
Yes, and speaking of which, you might want to avoid being seen by federal investigators.
Carl!
To some, you are now known as Nikolai Sponikov, brutal leader of the Russian opium cartel.
Go home, Carl! I'm calling the police!
Bad idea, Nikolai. And you know there isn't a prison I can't nibble my way out of.
I'm dialing!
I've got nowhere to go. I burned my house down once it had enough swans inside, and I used up the rest of my savings buying the swans.
And whose fault is that, Carl?
Society
Society.
and the swans.
Carl, please. I really gave you every chance I could. I can't do it anymore.
What if I gave you $10 million cash?
You don't have $10 million, Carl.
I buried a large chest of doubloons once. I can go dig that up.
No, Carl.
It was either doubloons or my zoo books. A lot of something is in a hole somewhere.
I'm putting on some...
A lot of something is in a hole somewhere. The inner workings of Carl's mind are an enigma.
music, Carl. I'm not listening anymore.
Rude.
I'm sorry, flesh me is so ungrateful, Carl.
And after all we've been through, it's scandalous, I say.
You do such incredible things and deserve appreciation.
It's okay, he'll come around. As soon as the swan piano arrives.
Oh boy.
You're welcome.
You're welcome!
Carl, I can't believe you.
Uh-oh, what have I done this time?
You killed someone and chopped them up, and they're right here on the floor, Carl.
I didn't do that. Why would you think I did such a thing?
Carl, all the blood and the
I like how you can literally see Carl voicing him. Like when it snaps over to him, you can still see him voicing his friend because he's lonely without him.
Why would you think I did such a thing?
Carl, all the blood and the pieces, you murderer.
I think I would have remembered dismembering someone and putting all their bits on the ground right here. That's not the sort of thing I would usually forget about.
Carl, I hate you, Carl. I hate you.
Oh, watch it. Now who's being hurtful? You, Paul. You.
Carl.
Oh no.
Who said that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that time he didn't move his mouth though, wasn't the Eldritch? Carl! Oh no.
It was me, Carl.
Paul?
Yes, Carl.
You came back.
You must finish your work, Carl.
My work?
There is so much to do. We mustn't dawdle.
You said you weren't coming back.
Oh god.
Carl.
Yeah?
Carl.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
Carl.
What?
What are you planning, Carl?
I'm kind of just
God.
freestyling it these days, taking things as they come.
You're better than that, Carl. You're better.
I am, aren't I?
You're Carl.
I am Carl.
Carl.
That's me.
Carl.
You sure like your yelling.
He do. I feel like this one must have been one of the newer episodes, because I do not remember this one. I remember most the other ones. At least some of the lines, but not these.
Paul? I can't see anything.
Oh,
You need to get up, Carl. You're in great danger.
Where are we?
I'll find a light, Carl.
Okay.
what the sh-
I don't remember how I got here.
You need to get out, Carl.
Oh,
Yeah, the music
it's my
changed,
gore
it
pit.
became-
You had a terrible
surprisingly unwell.
fall, Carl.
I think my legs are broken.
You're in danger. You need to get up.
How long have I been down here? It feels like a long time.
Your work isn't finished, Carl. You have so much more to do.
I don't know if I can move, Paul.
You must act quickly. Something is down here with us.
That's probably the basilisk. It won't bother us. The stupid thing only eats Chipotle.
It grows closer.
Were you always this creepy, Paul?
I'll go find some rope.
And some Neosporin if you see it too.
Carl!
I know. It's all laughs with old Carl. Paul? Was that you?
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's my stomach making the rumblies. Hungry for hands. Remember that,
Hungry for hands, but all there will be is Chipotle for the basilisk down here.
Paul? Paul?
Carl!
No luck with the rope?
I'm sorry, Carl. You'll need to do this yourself.
Well, that's a bummer.
Carl!
That's not gonna work. I'm in too bad a mood.
Carl!
All right. Oh, hey, how did all these bodies get down here?
You killed all these people, Carl!
Collecting piles of human meat is my least favorite thing to do.
Carl!
I am a rascal, just a no-good troublemaker. That's me.
Just a no good troublemaker. Man, this really took a wild turn. I don't even know what to think now. Yeah, like we got way darker spontaneously.
Carl!
Yeah, he's just a silly little guy.
Yes, I'm done.
You must complete your work, Carl.
There's nothing left to complete. It's all gone.
Carl!
I'm done, Paul. Why are you still yelling at me?
You must complete your work, Carl.
Bro, he's got a peg leg. He's looking rough. Is he an old man now?
The hands are eaten, all the meat creatures are made, unleashed, and then also eaten.
Carl!
Yes, it was very upsetting.
I can't believe you, Carl.
Do you remember the blood vortex in Paris?
Carl!
What?
Carl!
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Carl!
You know what? I don't even think you're really Paul.
Of course I am, Carl.
I think you're a liar and a cheat.
You must finish your work, Carl.
I'm gonna go find the real Paul.
I was gonna say, I don't think this is Paul. Where did Paul even go?
I don't think he's gonna be very pleased about all this stuff I've done.
It's almost time.
Remember the orb thing with all the nerves? It would shock people that eat their skin?
Yes, Carl.
Paul is going to be really upset to learn I made that.
You're almost done, Carl.
When I find the real Paul, I bet he's going to be the most mad at you.
Carl!
Identity theft. That's a felony.
Identity theft. That's a felony. Very cool. I know you're not the real Carl because you would never want me to do this crap. You would disapprove, and that would be way more fun to do the things because you said no.
Yelling. Also a felony.
Yelling. Also a felony.
Paul. Paul.
This is actually insane.
Paul, are you
You're
home? Paul!
I'm right here, Carl.
No, you're not. You're not Paul. You're an imposter.
Carl!
Stop it!
You must finish your work, Carl.
Paul! Paul!
You're almost done, Carl.
I'm coming in, Paul. I'm sorry if this violates your restraining order, but it's important.
I'm sorry if this violates your restraining order.
Paul? Paul? Oh. I guess you're gone.
No! Why has it gotta be this song? What the fuck? What is happening? Stop. Stop. Yeah, 07 to the chat. Damn you, Pocket Bell's Cannon! Get the out. Get out of here. Get out of here. What do you mean? What do you mean? Whoa! The blood vortex in Paris. It was his favorite.
Carl! Oh, hey.
Carl!
I didn't do that.
Carl! Carl!
Oh. Dang, brother! Dang! He committed unalive! Why? Yeah, that's an ending. Why they do that? We lost a good man. Well. Yeah, that was sinister as compared to the beginning episodes. I feel like, okay, I retcon. I feel like those last 3 episodes felt nothing like the rest of the series. They did release another one? When? This says Llamas with Hats 1 through 12, the complete series. There's a separate epilogue episode? What are you guys on about? All right, I guess there's one more. This is from like 6 months ago, so very new.
Carl! Is that a hand?
Whoa, I think it is.
How did it get in here?
I left the window open. I take full responsibility.
A hand wasn't just wandering through an
Why is it 20 minutes long? Why is it just as long as, like, actually the entire series?
Open window, Carl.
It's been a windy day.
Carl!
I felt definite gusts earlier.
A breeze does not explain a severed hand.
I don't like the accusatory tones in your voice.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I'm a pillar of the community and a known philanthropist.
I know, Carl. I just don't understand how a human hand ended up on our floor.
Well, let's retrace our steps. What have you been up to today?
I've been waiting for the plumber all day, but he never showed up.
Oh.
What? What is it?
You're gonna laugh. This has all been a huge misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
A man came by earlier trying to get into our bathroom.
Okay.
I thought he was some kind of pervo, wanting to touch our you-know-what.
Oh no.
So I made a citizen's arrest, and then nibbled his hands off as a citizen's punishment.
Carl!
I was protecting the sanctity of the bathroom.
You bit off a man's hands!
I believe I
Is
said
this like an
nibble.
unreleased episode? Because it sounds just like the earlier episodes were.
Words mean things.
This is terrible, Carl!
I can see now that I reacted without knowing all the facts.
I can't believe you're capable of such a thing!
It was a confused moment. Tensions were high.
I don't know, Carl.
I'm as much a victim as anybody.
I'd like to believe you, but...
Well, believe this. I, Carl, solemnly swear, on my honor as County Comptroller and President of the PTA, that I will never harm a living soul ever again.
Oh god. Well, I feel like his life cannot go good after that. That's like his entire existence. A Carl without human deleting tendencies is not a Carl at all. Lying in broad daylight, this man. I don't know though, I feel like he wouldn't lie to Paul. I feel like. I feel like this kind of looked like not. I feel like it looks like some humans might have been harmed. You know, I feel like.
Oh, hey!
Carl!
I didn't do that.
Not the recap. Yeah, don't try this at home. The saxophone music, brother. He's a llama without a hat. Oh yeah, he did say he was jamming on the saxophone before, right? Oh hey, it's that rip in the void. Bro, he is tripping. He is tripping. What is this? What is happening? Was it all of the hands coming together to give him one after he ate so many? He got his hat back. It's a new one too. Got no patches in it. Oh yeah, he's got no more peg leg. And he doesn't have the beard, so he must be young again. He's traveling back in time. Chat, is he in the back rooms? What
We're
the fuck
ready
is that?
for you, Carl.
Oh, hey. Ready for what?
Yeah, that's the question, huh?
Carl's in the back rooms, I'm convinced.
Well, you coming?
I think I'll just... Ah, there we go.
What the heck?
Bro.
I don't know. Maybe I ate too many hands and now I have hand powers.
That's not what's
Well.
going on here. Hey, get away from me. Don't touch my tomb. Don't touch it. Hey, that's my tomb. That's my tomb.
That is his toe, I
You've
guess.
done it. You're in big trouble, Carl.
Trouble? Me?
Talks
was
through
my
his
toe.
toe.
Hey, buddy, I just work here.
What? No, you don't. What?
You know, I've never eaten tube meat before.
You wouldn't.
I've eaten pretty much everything else.
He's about to eat
Why?
this
Why would you
toad
do this?
Maybe I'll get
right
tube
out of
powers.
the tube.
All right, we're done.
Ah, spoil sport.
Spoil sport. Spoil sport. Scared him pretty good there. His tummy
All
was
right,
rumbling
I'm
for
sorry
the
I tried
tubes.
to eat your tube meat. That was wrong of me.
That was wrong of me.
I had a rough childhood. Street crime, gang violence, El Nino. My mother was a big balloon. She used to tie her string around my leg and float me around the city, dropping me into dump trucks.
All right, look, if you're willing to... No, 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 no!
Ew, he's gotta drink the toad juice.
I can't believe you've done this.
Neither can I. You taste like old guacamole.
Ew, that's so gross.
That's that, I suppose.
Uh-oh. Apparently tube meat should be sipped, not chugged.
Tube meat should be sipped, not chugged. He's developed the Eldritch the Eldritch IBS. Rest in pieces.
Paul, help me.
He deflated.
Well, there's no helping old Carl now. I've
very
surely gone
wobbly and
done it this
wobbly.
time. Unless...
Bro, this Alice in Wonderhands dimension is very odd.
If you're out there, duck.
Oh. 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 Right.
I remember this place. This is where I first saw Paul. It wasn't during the day, though. I remember the moon was out.
This is a certain amount of cooked I was not expecting. There's a
I
certain
always thought of
flavor
you
to
as made
this.
of moonlight because of that first night.
The flavor is usually acid trip as far
You were
as I
looking
know.
for something. I don't remember what. It wasn't important, and you never found it. Maybe we're both still here. Maybe we've been here all along.
Oh god.
Just two llamas in a meadow.
Oh.
Maybe if I... Aha! Let's see. Oh, yeah. It was a pen cap. I never understood how you could hold a pen. Lost again.
Yeah, this is a very deep llama hole. Yeah, he might find the One Piece.
Well, there go all our plans.
Come on, it's just a little rain.
Washed away. Washed away.
The spirit of Paul.
If you don't want to go out, there's plenty of things we can do inside.
Faceless
Like
Paul.
what?
We could play Truth or Dare.
Okay, Carl. Truth.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why? Why did you leave?
Oh
There are threads that hold us together,
no.
Carl.
Oh, what the? What is that?
Threads that connect us to every other living soul.
Paul is morbid.
You left me
Okay.
over knitting?
Every time you killed someone, you cut another thread. One by one, by one, by one. And eventually, there just weren't any left. I didn't leave you, Carl. You left the world.
Oh.
I choose Dare.
Bury yourself in a deep hole. Stay there forever.
Oh.
Spend the rest of time in darkness and solitude. Free the rest of us from you.
Jesus. I am so. This goes very far. It hits different, yes. It has a completely different feel.
Oh, there you are.
Didn't I eat you?
What are you doing in this big gross hole?
I'm becoming a productive member of society.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be a good boy from now on, so Paul will
Oh.
forgive me.
Yeah, I think you're on the wrong track here.
Let's agree to disregard what you said because you're wrong.
Ah,
Well, I'll leave you to your hole then.
Why am I on the wrong track?
You don't deserve forgiveness.
You're pretty judgmental for a tube.
You killed everyone you ever met, Carl.
That's a very negative way of looking at things.
Literally everyone.
Yeah, and I feel very bad about it.
You only feel bad when something you want gets taken away from you.
uh-oh.
Stop it.
Uh-oh.
Never feel bad when you're ripping things away from everyone else.
Carl getting called out. Carl's
Well,
redemption arc? I don't
want
know.
all this tube meat to go to waste.
I don't know. I don't know if he can be redeemed. Oh my god. What the... My brother in Christ. What the... Oh no, I know he ate the tube meat, but that's still... Yes. I know he ate all of it. It doesn't change what I said. I'm still saying what the yes, okay? I didn't say how the yes. I said what the yes. What am I looking at? What is this? Why is it a pile of heads being held up by one pair of legs? Why are they dance? What is happening? All of Carl's victims? Did he eat them all except for their heads? I don't remember that. I remember he ate their hands.
It's a beautiful day, friend.
Is it?
Somewhere it is.
Oh, it's one of his meat creatures, like the meat dragon? Okay. I like the meat
Do
dragon
you
better.
think I'm beyond redemption?
He was much cooler.
Yes.
You don't even know me.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
Okay, tell me about yourself.
I once cut a guy in half with a hula hoop.
Wow,
The trick is building up enough momentum.
I see.
I made a hula hoop out of human skin and bones, and then I made another guy eat the hoop. Lengthwise.
Aha,
I stuffed a bunch of orphans into one huge hula hoop and then rolled them down a hill into a lake. On Christmas morning.
you must love hula hoops.
Not really. I just killed so many people that there happens to be multiple hula hoop examples.
Well, that all sounds pretty terrible.
It was. I'm a no-good son of a you-know-what.
And what have you done to redeem yourself?
Well, I said I was sorry. Like, a lot.
Oh,
I don't think that's going to cut it.
Oh yeah? What do you know?
I'm an acorn.
What does that have to do with anything?
You could be an acorn too.
I don't think that's a solution to my current predicament.
There are no solutions. Not for you. Not anymore. You gotta grow into a big, beautiful tree.
I don't want to grow into a tree. I'm Carl.
Well, Carl's a dangerous sociopath with a long history of violence.
well, he's not wrong.
Whatever.
Carl has committed treason and horrible acts beyond mortal comprehension. And he's being guilt-tripped by an acorn.
Oh, you were quoting me. I said that.
I mean, yeah, he did say that. He literally said a thing that he thought was unforgivable. Oh no! Oh no! It
What's
was
with all
like
the
looking
rain?
in the mirror.
Get a life!
It was like he was the void and he had to look in the mirror. Therefore, the void stared back at him and it was himself.
You know what? I don't know what kind of establishment you're trying to run here, but I'm leaving.
When your atrocities are being judged by an acorn and you're left as a puddle of your former
I'm
self.
finding Paul. I'm sorting
You might want to reconsider not taking your meds. So true, chat. So true. Remember to take your meds, chat.
things out between us.
This is what happens when you don't.
He'll listen to me. He'll understand.
Even the void didn't want Carl. So true, chat. Even the void didn't want to deal with Carl. Shit. Oh boy. There's
He's
Paul.
dead. How did I forget that? Dead. And it's my fault.
Oh,
I did
man.
this. Carl did this.
Bro. Man, I didn't think he had it in him, to be honest, to have any self-reflection.
Paul! I hope
think
you're
he
having
had
a
a
better
sense of
time than
guilt.
I am. I really mean that. I think I'm lost, Paul. I don't think things are going to work out for me. But you've still got a chance.
Sounds like a
As
whale
long
in
as you
the
stay away
distance.
from me.
The second coming of Paul.
Or I stay away from you.
Hooray for existential mental crisis! And there is the acorn. Reject llama, become acorn. And then become tree. They tried to go meta and became confusing. I guess. My takeaway after all of this is still what the f. I don't know if that's a bad or a good thing, but I gotta be real. My takeaway is what the ever-loving shit. And the first 4 episodes are still the best. Like, the first episodes before they started getting trippy and dark were the best. Alright, that's just, but it was absolute cinnamon. Better or worse. What did you guys like? And that was apparently all of Llamas with Hats. God damn. Anyways, that was trippy. That was far more than I expected. I thought Llamas with Hats literally had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 episodes tops. I did not realize it had morbed into all of this. That's crazy.